Burj Khalifa, Nissan Patrol. Big example to say that I'm in Dubai. You know, it's the world's largest building and tallest building, and this is known to be the king of desert. Nissan Patrol is not going to come to India very soon, but a lot of my audience would like to see that. That's why I bought the latest 2020 Nissan Patrol for you from Dubai. So on side profile, you won't see much changes, but a lot of things have been retained from the old Patrol, the grill and the fender, the rear quarter glass, the elements over the chrome and other features have been retained. But there is slight bit of changes, which is on the wheel arches on front and rear. There's a hip formation. The straight line has been retained, but it looked more refreshing now. There's a small evolution from what it was earlier. However, it still look amazing. That's why they retained the same side profile for the new Patrol. And it's a massive car. I'm standing a little ahead from the car because I don't want to look tiny in front of the car. So Nissan Patrol is having a very new design on the front. They don't followed any Nissan corporate identity for the design. They have always had a standout design for the Patrol, which has been followed in the new car as well. You can see a new huge grille with a chrome inserts. There's a horizontal line, which again is a chrome. And the new headlight treatment is a C-like daytime running light. It's a LED headlight, and there's a chrome portion on the bumper. And it look massive, and it's got huge presence because you know this segment of market and this segment of cars on luxury SUVs need massive presence. You can see the hood height is this, and it's a massive car. So even compared to the next rival Land Cruiser, this is a huge car and has a massive presence on the road. So on rear also they won't see a massive change, but there's an evolution which are really reflecting on this car. You can see a different taillight treatment. The graphic is different. The line on the top, the chrome element has been retained. The top spoiler is been retained, but there is a small changes which you can see from the side. Is a bulged rear portion, look amazing. For this car there is a trailer hook which again look amazing, and exactly the treatment has gone proper like a full-size SUV, the proper luxury SUV. That characteristic has been retained, and this has been successful in retaining that and making this car refresh and look amazing. Nissan has always furnished the interior of Patrol in a very plushy manner, and with last generation it has actually scaled up the interior quality, design and the luxuriness, which has been evolutionized in this model. This car has got a evolutionized design from the last generation. It's got a two-split design where you can control the infotainment, navigation, everything on the top screen, other controls on the top below screen, and you have the switches around for the better ergonomics. It has been used as a gear lever system rather than going for any other system. Four-wheel drive can be controlled on this rotary and the buttons over here. Steering is again it's evolutionized one with multifunction. The meter is both analog and digital. The car which you're testing right now has got a tan interior with a black and black trim combination. So it look very plushy and it look very premium. And the interior has always been scaled up with each refreshment. And this model is actually been an evolution from what we have seen. We have been seeing the quality of the seat plushiness. It's been retained. It's more plushy now. So there's an option for 7-seater, but with what we are now configured as a 5-seat, and both the front and the mid-row seat has got enough and more room to have a very luxury drive in this car. When it comes to the driving aspect of the new Patrol, it always retained one thing, which is that commanding position, which we get in a very few number of SUVs. So one car which get is definitely Nissan Patrol, and has been retained as such because again it's a facelift, so there's not undergone any other changes on seating position. But that feel is amazing, and we are in the right place where these cars are really having its own place and mark, because you know Middle East of Dubai is the main playing ground for cars like this Patrol. And the main character of Patrol is more of a laid-back luxury SUV, but can go very well on off-road. But we are not taking this car on off-road because it's been a customer car. So first of all, I wanted to thank two people. One is a customer who has get me the car, but he wanted to disclose his name. But we got this car through Flywheel Auto, and it's not the Flywheel Media, it's a Flywheel. They are into used car business. They're my friends also, so they got me the car. So thank you so much for getting me the car. So as I said, the Patrol's character is mostly of a luxury SUV, which is having a very plushy ride, plushy feel, and that has been retained. It's kind of a floating ride you're getting. It's not a proper hardcore SUV kind of and hardcore sporty kind of feel which you get with this car. And it's same with the competition like the Land Cruiser. It's more like a big barge where you really feel the size, but you are happy with that because of the plushy, floaty kind of feel you get while you're riding the car. It has got two powertrain, actually three. One is a V6, another one is a V8, and third one is a V8 with Nismo tuning. What we're driving right now is a V6 with a 245 HP power, and is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. There is another 7-speed automatic gearbox plus a 6-speed manual also available, but we don't have it available in this market. It's a proper automatic derived market. So for V8 we'll get the 7-speed. Nismo also get the 7-speed version. And it's having a proper 4-wheel drive system with 4 different driving mode, which is like sand, rock and snow, and apart from that is an on-road and auto mode. It can be controlled over here. So basically it's a proper off-roader, and it's retained the same character which we had on the previous generation, pre-facelifted Patrol. And you know what, we don't have any chance of getting Patrol very soon in India. We may get it if the market demands, because there's only one competitor player directly from Japan, is a Land Cruiser, and it plays in a very niche segment. So Nissan so far has not disclosed any plan for Patrol, but if it's coming to India, it will be definitely a big threat for Land Cruiser because it has got the same character but on a very different scale, and it's been actually, I felt it's more upmarket than Land Cruiser in almost all means. So we can wish Nissan bring this into India, but if it's bringing up, then we can have a proper Indian test drive from India.